that delivered to you from Bowen or from Miller? Or?
It's both. It's Coach Miller will grade like just the linebackers, like in particular, and then Coach Bowen will kind of grade us as a whole in a way.
What do you feel like maybe you were weaker at last year that you've really improved with this year?
I think just coverage in general. Obviously, getting an interception helps that, but I think I'm just more comfortable in my zone coverages than I was last year. I feel like last year I would chase a lot of things that like carried me out of my zone and stuff like that, but I feel like this year I really am more comfortable in my zone drops.
Did you miss more tackles? I mean, you've never been a guy who is consistently missing tackles, but you really not missing.
Yeah, it just seems like the ones I do miss are ones I really, really want back. But no, I think that's a lot of credit to Coach Miller and Coach Bowen putting a lot of emphasis on tackling and getting your right leg up, getting your right shoulder into the guy. And a lot of it comes from the guys rallying to the football too. A lot of times I'll be there and hit them first, but then a lot of guys will help me get them down. You know what I mean? So it's really is a team effort and getting a lot of guys to the football.
Joe, some of the breakdowns last week. I guess what did you guys see on film? It seemed like, to me at least, a lot of big plays.
Yeah.
Maybe making it a little bit worse than it seemed, I guess.
Yeah. Obviously, letting guys get behind us, and that's something that we can't have happen. A lot of things that is positive to me, though, is they are correctable. There are a bunch of little things that if we just got those things right, a lot of the plays would be stopped from setting the edge on the defense and not letting guys like Justice Hill get around the outside, and then obviously to letting receivers get behind us in some of the coverages that we're in. But the bright thing is, I think for us, is that they are correctable, and if we just kind of focus on our fundamentals and what we need to get back to, just doing our job, I think they'll be improved.
Oklahoma State and West Virginia, are they similar at all offensively?
I mean, Big 12 in general kind of has similar offenses, but I mean they're trying to do different things to us. They obviously like to throw the ball. They have a good O-line. They really do have a good O-line, but the big thing is not letting Will sit back there and just have all the time in the world and pick you apart. That's the big thing we need to worry about this week.
I say we've talked a little bit about that. You guys have kind of gone to that a little bit with a 3-down look and throwing 8 back in coverage. I know you guys only have 5 sacks. Was that something maybe you re-examine midway or a couple of games in and say, hey, you got to maybe try to get a little bit more pressure?
Yeah, no,
pick some things up.
I think so. I think Coach Bowen will do a lot of different things just to mix it up, not to show them the same look that we've shown on film. The 3-man front will still be in there for sure because it's kind of what we worked on all year and stuff like that. But I think there'll be tweaks to it to try to heat that quarterback up a little bit.
You've seen some Heisman level quarterbacks in your time here. Does Will seem like he's a guy that fits into that category?
Yeah, he just watching him on film, he doesn't miss a lot of passes. If the guy's open, he'll hit him. And obviously he can hurt you with his legs too. He can run. He hasn't ran as much this year because I think you don't want to hurt that body for the NFL draft next year. But